What's cracking? Dr. Nate here. We are talking about energy management and 5 reasons why you don't have energy at the end of the day. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Number 1, your evening routine sucks. It probably does. Your evening routine sucks, okay? You are watching 5 hours of TV, you're eating a meal like right before you go to sleep, you're drinking alcohol right before you go to sleep, and then you're scrolling on Instagram or some other platform for God knows how long. And that's really not serving you well in terms of you getting sleep. You don't have your day planned out for the following day. And so you're going to sleep anxious. You're going to sleep with all of these, you might not be doing all of those things, but you could be doing one of them. I am certainly guilty of doing some of those things too. But that's number 1. Your evening routine just sucks, okay? You say yes to too many things. You're overcommitted. You're doing way too many things during the day, and it's not leaving time for the things that are most important to you, okay? Which gets us to our next point, which is you're trying to do too many things at once. You're not prioritizing one thing at a time. So, for example, for me, if I'm trying to do some deep work and make these videos, I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode and do not disturb, and no one else is in the office with me. I'm by myself. So that is a really important thing to do, to not try to multitask. You can't multitask. I mean, if you're like, I don't know, if you're cleaning a toilet and you're listening to a podcast, or like you're cleaning something and you're talking on the phone at the same time, fine. But if you're trying to actually like do something creative, you can't have divided attention. Okay, so you're trying to do too many things at once, which if you just are constantly switching, so you're cognitively switching from task to task to task, you're going to be exhausted at the end of the day. So don't do that. All right, what do we got next? You aren't working out. Oh my goodness, yeah. If you're not working out, you're leaving so much energy that you could have on the table, right? Like, people think that if they work out, it's going to make them more tired. But you don't have to go and do some crazy intense workout that's going to like zap you. I think that's what people are afraid of, that, oh, well, if I exercise and I work out, it's going to just take away all of my energy when I'm already tired. I often see almost 99% of the time the opposite effect when people do it correctly. If you're just like crushing yourself with really hard like circuit workouts or intervals, of course, you're going to crush your energy. But if you do it in such a way where we talk about, here's the little, see this thing? If you're always working up here, 10 out of 10, maximal on the rating of perceived exertion scale, yeah, you're probably gonna feel pretty exhausted. So don't do that. You can do like 6 out of 10 RPE workouts, which means like it's like a moderate difficulty level, and you're actually going to have higher energy levels, okay? So get your workouts in, even if it's just 3 times a week. I mean, my goodness, you're going to notice huge differences. And those workouts can even be walking. You can even just go walk 30 minutes a day, and that'll probably make a huge difference if you're not doing something. All right, last one. You don't have clear priorities. I think this pretty much sums it all up. Like, if you're overcommitted, you're not working out, you don't have an evening routine, you're just doing too much at once, you don't have clear priorities. You don't. And if you do have clear priorities, there's something else going on which we'll address with other videos, but make sure your priorities are set. And I just recorded a podcast with a friend of mine, and shout out to John, and he said something very important that I think more people need to hear. He said, don't prioritize your schedule, schedule your priorities. So set your priorities and schedule them. Like, don't fit them in places. Like, so if sleep is important, that's your priority, schedule it. If your workouts are a priority, schedule it, like non-negotiable. And you're gonna have a lot more energy, I promise you. Okay, so here's a disclaimer. If you have insomnia or chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia or something else that does impact your energy levels, just know that yes, it's going to be harder for you. But these principles still apply to you. Yes, you might have a chronic condition that makes it harder, but these still apply. It might be at a different level, right? You might have to take more rest, and that's fine, but you know, those are not an excuse for not setting priorities, having an evening routine, all that type of stuff. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please let me know, what do you need to work on? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like this video also, and I'll see you next time. Stay strong, stay resilient, and have a great day.